I'm just going to go ahead, I'm going to reach out and I'm going to take something from the left I don't like them having. It's called multiculturalism, and it's an expression that they abuse, they misuse, they mistreat, right? Because multiculturalism and mass migration are different. They're not the same thing. You can't say that they are, because multiculturalism is Pella, Iowa, that wonderful little enclave that's out there, 10,000 people brought here by Dominic Schulte in the 1860s, who stood controversially with Lincoln in opposing slavery, right? They came here and wintered over in mud huts with Maria's tea set that had cracked along the journey, but you can still see it this day off of the Mullengrot in Maria's Tea House. I've been there. I get to talk about this because I walked a mile in somebody else's shoes. They were wooden. I cleaned the streets and I wore a yoke while I did it, and I've done it multiple times. Pella has tons of wonderful treats: Christmas cookies, Dutch letters, vetbollen, stroopwafel, popper cheese, puff pillows, and cream horns are all some, just to name a few. You can go get Dutch mess out there under a big wooden windmill amidst the fields of tulips, where Dutch children dress in traditional Dutch costume. They ride John Deeres from the 1800s down the streets in celebration of their Dutch heritage and of who they are. Iowa is replete with cultural enclaves and exclaves much like this. And just to name a few, we have Davenport, which was once considered to be the most German place in the world. We have Orange City, another Dutch community. We have Tidam Village here. We have, I ran out. The Bosnians live among us here in my hometown, and the Bosnians came here in the 90s as a result of the Bosnian Civil War. What is the Bosnian Civil War? It's a genocide that happened when Serbia invaded the country. A whole bunch of young Muslim kids came here. They practiced Ramadan while I was growing up, but have since westernized. They've stopped driving Audis. They've started driving Dodges. They've stopped worshiping Allah. They've started worshiping Jesus. What does that reflect? That reflects a strong Western tradition, Westernization, people becoming westernized. What is mass migration? It's when 30 million people come here for economic opportunities to lower and suppress wages in order to make up for a short gap in Social Security and in Democrat voters, so that they can continue to socialize the United States and make you further dependent on government agencies of unelected, apathetic bureaucrats. And apathy is what destroys bureaucracy. It's what destroys the country, and it's dangerous. Apathy is, I can't help you and I don't care. And that's what most people face when they seek help from government problems. Isn't that the biggest complaint? Is it the police, the fire department, the medical establishments, government agencies as a whole, our secret services, our Federal Bureau of Inspectors, our CIA, are all apathetic and dangerous, and have decided that they know what's best for us rather than what we've voted for. And so multiculturalism is something different entirely. Multiculturalism is small exclaves and enclaves of communities, Italian people and German people, with newspapers in their home language, doing things in their own ways and making the land beautiful in its midst. And that is what I am advocating for, and I am opposing mass migration. And I'm saying we need to reach out and take this concept from the left. Don't allow them to pervert something that we know to be good and true, which is the idea that these people bring a diversity of ideas and thoughts and a health and wealth of people and nations and strength to us in a way, and are a time capsule unto themselves of their own making. Their prosperity gives us local travel destinations. And so the Dutch, for example, they believe that if you have a strong relationship with God, that you'll be better off in this life, that will strengthen you, and that it will strengthen your relationship with your families and your communities, and that ultimately, if you follow God's teachings, it can lead to a better world. And the Dutch believe that God has that authority. And so they are ardent Christians and they are ardent Americans. And I support that, and I think we need to take this back from the left. Don't let them have multiculturalism. It doesn't go hand in hand with mass migration. These two ideas are in conflict with each other. They're damaging, and this can't be allowed to stand. So thank you for your time. I appreciate you watching today's video. It means a lot to me.